Good late afternoon, everybody. It is that time once again. Hey, Agatha. We're gonna do some Star Citizen. Same thing we do every day. And every day after that. And usually, just usually, a couple of extra days after that. Sorry for the lateness. Sleep has been unkind. Very unkind. Hey, Deadeye. And Agatha, we're gonna try. I'm gonna go investigate something. Hey, Randir. And of course, today is RSI Day, so we can go check out all the Roberts Space Industries stuff. Oh my. Gotta check something before we leave, though. Does Cruel One have any of those fancy-dancy commodities? I can never remember. I'm not at Cruel One. I'm at... This is by Genie, isn't it? That sounds like by Genie. We are at Baijini, and scrap is an astounding $1.44 because of everybody trading scrap back and forth between here and Arc L1 after picking up, what was it? Audio visual? So we're gonna try something else. Let's see, I've got a mill to work with. That's fine. Hey, AJ. Good to see you, man.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Hey, AJ, I'm gonna go pick up Tasha's tomorrow.
Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Hangar 3. Tomorrow, that's it. I'm gonna go pick up Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. I've got a second session tomorrow. Maybe this time I won't die in D&D. Hey, James, I sure did. It's helium. It is helium. Hey, Silas. Good to see you. Hey, Titan. Whoa. You know what? Hold on. I've got another C2 at Krill 1, which is really where I want to go. So maybe I should just, you know, buy the farm. Commit die. Maybe we should do that. What do you guys think? Yeah, we're gonna do that, I think. Because this thing has the comma in it, and I don't want to wait 20, 30 minutes, you know, to get across the system in a comma. So we'll just, you know, commit die. Wake up at crew L1. Oh, I think I'm set for crew L1. Find out. If I wake up here again, I'm gonna feel silly. And Silas, I got a bit of sleep finally. It didn't come until about 9 this morning. Sadly. As far as, like, you know, sleep that was consecutive. And yeah, James, servers have been super wonky. Where is my fancy dancy elevator? I know Crew 01's gotta have something. Something we can make a quick buck on. But yeah, James, like, the servers have been so bad. Titan, I have not, with sleep being as poopy as it has been, I haven't really kept up with a lot, you know? Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Do I not have a C2 here? Oh, no, this screen just doesn't work. Yeah, after yesterday's wreck, I definitely don't have 17 million. That feels risky. That feels really risky. Do we risk it for the biscuit? However, fireworks, does Orson even take fireworks? I feel like fireworks is more of an orbital station kind of thing. You know what? We're just gonna go pick some stuff up, then take it to Orson. Yeah, James, it was fun because the servers weren't getting absolutely taxed, you know? Titan, I think it's just the kidney stuff. The symptoms are setting back in because I'm not on the immunosuppressants. And I'm waiting to hear back on when I get to actually get them because doctors are dragging ass. Yeah, Deadeye. I mean, right now, you're lucky to even, you know, buy cargo. Hey, Grabelli. Hey, Cali. Titan, I appreciate it, man. I'll be all right. I just sleep, you know. Like this, where you go to file a claim and you mash the button 20, 30 times. All right, so we're not claiming ships today. That's cool. That's cool. Not for my purposes, but you know, that's fine.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
All right, Hangar 5. Yeah, Silas, I have definitely noticed that part. Oh no, the legs. They went back to being red. So what we're gonna do is pick up some stuff. From good old probably ArcCorp. Then take it into Orison. Just to make a buck going down there, because I gotta travel all the way down to Orison. I at least want to be slightly richer for it, you know? Alright, where am I? Crew L1. Hey, Gutierrez. Good to see you, man. You know, Apple, I'd deliver plenty of red tape if they just let me get a hold of it. Wait, no, I want to go that way. Alright, so what we're gonna do is head down to little old ArcCorp. Pick up some of that, it's probably gonna be construction materials. I don't even know if Orison takes construction materials. We're gonna find out. I might actually try AV equipment. Why not? All 10 SCU of it I'll be able to buy. You know, Gutierrez, that's a good question. Krepit and I have messed around with the Scorpius, and we had a lot of fun with it. I mean, it definitely has a lot more firepower, you know? Oh, Apple, I'd love bourbon so much. I would love it so much. Hey, Raven. Oh, man, Raymond, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope it's not this noise. Hopefully it's just like a, you know, like a small infection or something. Man, I am sorry to hear that, dude. Are you getting the results back today? Gutierrez, yeah. For triggerfish. Ah, good old triggerfish. Also, did I read something about right now, with as bad as the servers are, CIG telling people to reset their accounts if they didn't get their RSI Scorpius pants? that is... Whew, way to put more tax on the server, CIG. Oh, you know what I should do? I should take my meds. Ooh. What are those? Here they are. Man, Raven, I hope it is. I hope that's all it is, dude. Hopefully it's just one of those scares, you know? Oh, yeah, Randir. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I'm checking Spectrum on my phone, and they totally say if you don't have access to your RSI Scorpius paints, to do a character reset. And yeah, I think the resets can take like a full hour now. Sorry, I had to get that bill down. Yeah, AJ. Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, that just gives you time to make a post on Spectrum about your fleet. Yeah, that's it. That's Spectrum time. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call that. Hey, Brad. All right, AJ. I need an enabler. Should I buy a new set of dice tomorrow? Maybe 2. Maybe 3. No, 2. Maybe just 1. Hey, Lodix. Yeah, from the game store. The game store in question that we play at has recently started stocking a bunch of dice from a company called Foam Brain Games, and their gimmick for dice is they have like little figures inside them. For example, I have a set that has little tiny koalas in every die. And you know, they've got like standard, you know, multicolor swirly sets and things like that. Gutierrez. Thank you, man. Shoot, that's dice right there. Heck yeah, dude. Thank you. Thank you, man. Well, like, okay, so like, let me back up on dice right quick, because I feel like I need to put this in context. About dice. I am a dice whore. Like, Goblin doesn't really apply. My hoard of dice has surpassed Dice Goblin and has gone on to whatever is next. And Apple, that's what I'm feeling. Like, you know, I could get Tosh's Cauldron of everything online for half price if I went through Amazon, but I don't really feel like supporting Amazon. I'd rather support my local game store, even though my local game store is an hour away. But yeah, like, I like collecting dice. I keep my dice in like a little wooden, okay, I say little. It's a sizable wooden chest. Actually, it's a jewelry box, like a very large jewelry box that my great uncle made in prison, which he's still there. But that's a whole other conversation. But I easily have maybe 300 to 400 dice from various places. Now, I've been buying them since like 2008. So, you know, I've had time to collect them over the years.
Please proceed to assign.
Yeah, Russell, these are polyhedral dice. So, like your D20s, your D10s, D12s, D4s, D8s, your percentile die, and of course the D6. And Matt, there are people who print their own or make their own using resin. A lot of that on Etsy. And Drake, it is Fleet Week. Your namesake will be at the end of the week. Give me a second to land here and I can get the rest of chat. I need to really get better with my caterpillar. It's been so long since I've really flown it seriously, you know? But yes, I've got an obscene amount of dice, and yeah, Gutierrez, I've got a few metal dice, although I don't really like using them because they're uncomfortably loud on tables. And I feel bad using them on like someone's wooden table. Now, I do have like a little box I can roll them in inside this dice chest. Well, you know, jewelry box turned dice chest. But I still don't like them on the principle of just, you know, how dangerous they can be to someone's furniture. But I do have a few. As far as, like, other dice, like the gym dice, I did have a set that was made out of adventurine, which I bought simply for the pun, because it's adventurine, you know, in D&D you're going on an adventure. But it turns out adventurine is incredibly brittle. And my D4 and my D6 actually chipped. See, Lonix, I don't have a tower. Because I want all my bad rolls to be solely because of me. And I also need something that's slightly mobile. And yeah, Chaffee, like, yeah, metal dice do that, which I've actually put a few of my metal dice together in a bag. So they could get a little scratched up, because I kind of like the old scratchy patina look, you know? Nah, Brad, it'll be fine. But, like, listen. You know, if I can get me a sparkly blue and pink set with a little unicorn inside them, like, that's freaking adorable. You know? Like, that is absolutely adorable. Will they, you know, roll balance since they have something inside them? Probably not, but I'm not gonna sit there and put my dice in a thing of soapy water to see how balanced they are, you know? Like, it's dice. Yeah, like... Yeah, Lux, like, that part, you know, wouldn't actually matter. There are the fold-up ones, but, like... I like having them in my hand and doing the wrist flip as you roll them, and then you go, ah, that's not good. Hey, Night Owl. Uh-oh. Looks like we're frozen again. There we go. Hey, Boca, good to see you, bud.
Now arriving.
But yeah, like, listen, you see all the pretty dice, and you go, ooh, that's so pretty. I want that. And then, all those companies came out with something insidious. Absolutely insidious. Randomized sets of dice. Like a dice blind bag. And, okay, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I buy something that's, you know, randomized, like you can't actually tell what it is until you open it, in my head, in my monkey brain of a head, my chimpanzee-like logic, I always envision that the dice inside are constantly randomizing, kind of like power-ups in Mario Kart, until I actually open it. Like, quantum diced randomization, if you will. Like, it only changes once it's been observed. If that makes sense. Man, I'm gonna get like all of 45 SCU. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. We're gonna take that with us into Orison. In our big old caterpillar. I could have done that on a cutlass. Oh well, that's fine. I like my cat. Brad, I do not. Although, listen, the dice that you use for D&D are pretty far from anything you'd use in Vegas. Like, I mean, you still sit around the table, you know, shouting about why did you make that decision, but usually the decision is, you know, I walk through the mirror that has clearly never allowed someone to come back ever. Or, you know. What? What? Huh? That wasn't there before, was it?
All major commercial areas of ArcCorp, city business travel,
Or, you know, yeah, my insight roll tells me to trust the dragon. Yeah, something's weird here. I don't know if I should trust this this tram.
stand clear of the doors.
Oh yeah, beggar. AV is expensive stuff. See, Geteers, I haven't actually get to play 2nd edition of Pathfinder yet. It does seem like it's less about resource attrition and being at your maximum effectiveness for every fight. And that's a philosophy or mindset that I'd have to, you know, gear myself up for. Robin, so the thing about the Oxycutter torch is, it was used for a very specific mission back in 3.3.5/3.4. I don't think that mission requires it anymore. It technically can do damage, so it's like a very small but unlimited source of damage if you need to damage something that's not fighting back. Man, I would say no. I would say no. Unless you just really want it on you, there's really no need for it. Hey, Robol. Hey, Sarone. That's it, Boca. Yeah, sorry to catch you guys up. We've been talking about D&D stuff. I've got my D&D game tomorrow, and I'm doing my best not to just buy a bunch of dice because I already have so many. But I want. Hey, Black Moons. Man, I hope it's a good one. I snuffed 6 million yesterday due to some debris under my eye key, which was for my engines. There's about 6 million of burnt A. You know what? That one's on me. That one's on me. That one's on me entirely. What if we do this and wake up in ArcCorp? We'll just do that. We'll save ourselves 20 minutes flying back to ArcCorp. Cause I don't know about you guys, but I wanna succeed today. Hey, guitars. Drake, as far as like getting a large crew together, if I want to RP in space, that's what I go play Pulsar Lost Colony for, which is an amazing, absolutely amazing multi-crew experience. I cannot say enough good things about Pulsar Lost Colony. Its only limitation is that it is a 5-player co-op game, so, you know, the 6th man has to, I don't know, sit around someone's house and eat bean dip or whatever. Alright, loading back in. And we're back. Hey, Dylan. Good to see you, man. Hey, Rivixie. I think the Scorpius is rentable. I'm gonna go find out if I can get elevators to not, you know, kill me. You know, Infinite, I've got some aircraft grade aluminum D6 dice on my desk that I use for rolling stats because they're supposed to be ultra balanced. Lonix, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to like set things aside so we can. Hey, how have you been enjoying Pulsar, by the way? You guys been having fun with it? What's your guys' favorite ship? Because I am absolutely a fan of the carrier and the cruiser. Man, I love the cruiser. Like, WD has no humor and many ethics issues as far as the company goes, but man, the cruiser is a fun ship. Alright. What is... Oh, it's too blurry. I can't read it. Thank you, Matt. I was wondering, like, what does this mean? What does this stand for? What is Invictus? What does it do? Does it do things? What is... Yeah, you know what? We don't need chat. Oh, Lonix, I'm sorry. Alright, that's fair. That's a fair cap. That's a fair cap. I mean, you know, playing with randos is always a good way to learn. That's what I do. I just hop in a rando game and, you know. My favorite role was engineer. Yeah, Deadeye, a crew of 3 can work because you can add in AI. You can get AI to fill roles, or you can play with randoms. Like, you can set it to public, private. You can use AI. I will say that if you are using AI, try not to make the pilot an AI. While they can fly and navigate, they lack the situational awareness for certain things. Because, you know, it's an AI, and it doesn't have context. Like, you know, for a 3-man game, and only one of those people actually being a programmer on the game, the AI customization for behavior in the game works incredibly well. But, like, you can't tell the AI to park behind an asteroid so you can play peekaboo on a far superior opponent who just doesn't have the agility to close the distance. Yeah, Lonix, you can play a single-player game and have an entire crew of AI. You just won't get that feeling of someone saying, you know, engines are redlining, Captain, or the core is going to implode, or you know, Planetary scans show a breathable atmosphere. Suits will not be needed.
Welcome to the
And yeah, Parker, yeah, they're totally back. And Dylan, you can, like with the AV equipment they've got right now, you can easily trade in a smaller ship. Like construction materials, AV equipment, I mean shoot, you could trade this stuff in a cutlass right now.
Inquire today to learn how you can invest in making ArcCorp your new home.
Like really, I think my favorite part about Pulsar is, one, they got the roles right for multi-crew. Beggar, I have not done this yet. I've seen the payout for regular places, but a little birdie told me that they've been getting some really good money bringing this stuff to Orison. And it doesn't look like Orison is actually listed on any of the trade sites for stuff, so I'm taking a gamble. If Orison won't take this, I'll just have to take it to, I don't know, Loreville or whatever after I'm done. Jeez, everything's trying to take me out. Yes, Deadeye, it does have VR support. Yeah, Lonix, we'll get to say all those things in Star Citizen one day. Yeah. I mean, Drake, I'm not too worried about it because I'm not an engineologist. Oh, Robert, I haven't seen that. Yeah, Beggar, I feel like everything is out to get me. I'm actually gonna have to fly carefully coming into Orison, you know? Hey, Seb, yeah, we've been talking about Pulsar. You know, and the thing is, Pulsar, again, being a super tiny indie game, actually lets you play as an alien or a robot. Juju, today we are in the Drake Caterpillar. I would be in a C2, but we're having some claiming issues. So we are in the Cat. Infinite, an engineologist is an ologist who studies engines. Sorry, that's my go-to for when I'm not, you know, well-versed on something. Usually just that specific word attached to ologist. Titan, like I said, you could run it with AI. You're probably going to run into more challenges running a team of majority AI. I think it'd be an excellent learning experience for your son. Because there's actually multiple campaigns. There's a campaign for each faction. Technically, there's actually a separate campaign that you can play that takes place outside of the regular game, too. But, I do really enjoy the game. But if you're playing just the two of you, you might run into some issues because someone has to be the captain. Just, you have to. You can't assign an AI to the captain because, well, the captain has no specific, you know, role or power. They're the one who ultimately decides everything that happens, because, you know, that's what a captain does. And then you'd basically just have one more crew member who, you know, does whatever role they've selected, and then the rest would be AI. But even then, like, you could probably still get away with it. I don't know. I like that whole crew. I like thinking to myself, you know, this pilot's gonna get us killed, or what is this engineer doing, or, oh, science. Good old science. Spreading viruses. Using programs to overheat their core. Why is that man on fire? Things like that. Mad, you don't need the full 5, but it's nice to have. And like I said, you can always open up to randoms, but the thing about randoms is they're random. Sometimes you get level-headed people. Sometimes you get people who can only play the game if they're living a one-for-one Star Trek fantasy. And then sometimes you just get random internet people, and you know how badly they can be sometime. I do have the pirate skin, Drake. I actually have, man, I'm not gonna lie. I got way too many caterpillars. But yeah, like I've got the pirate caterpillar, the best in show caterpillar, and then a regular caterpillar hanging around. Oh, Infinite, you should never... Okay, okay. I trust science, but the thing about science is it's meant to be questioned. Instead of, you know, this is the way it's always been, you go, why is this the way it's always been? And then you run, you know, a series of tests and experiments to confirm if the way it's always been is correct, or if it turns out there's, you know, a new way. Like, you know, science itself as a concept is, you know, truth manifest. It's knowledge. The arrival at that knowledge is the thing that must be constantly improved and questioned instead of resting on its laurels. Yeah, Juju, sure can. So this is the exterior. Now, the draw distance thing for the caterpillar is really weird, as you can see along the nose here. I don't know why it does this. The caterpillar is actually an ancient model as far as ships go. So just kind of ignore that part. One day they'll actually increase the draw distance to, you know, 60 feet. I mean, Geteers, you're probably right. I wouldn't mind running, like, you know, a few D&D, you know, one-shots or whatever. Maybe give old Jared Huckabee a run for his money. I know he hosts D&D from time to time. That's it, Toe. Actually, no, Toe, it does. It does have a gun rack. I'll show you. I unfortunately don't have any gun on me to, you know, stack it with, but, yeah, Drake, you totally can. I mean, as long as you have someone in each ship, you can actually call out as many ships as you want. You just have to do it correctly. If you're just by yourself, you can only have a total of 3 vehicles out, but as long as you keep someone inside the ship, you can have as many out as you want. Dylan, so yeah, the thing about the trade commodities, alright, so Dylan, I don't know if it would be good in a Taurus, but helium right now has an unlisted location at Humble for $1. That's 80 cents cheaper than what it normally is. In fact, it's so cheap, you actually make a higher profit than what your buy-in is. The profit margin is like 56%. You're essentially making $1.30 per unit. And off $1 buy-in, that's ridiculous, you know? Alright, the gun racks. Toe, so they're back here. Sorry, I totally forgot. Yeah, gun racks right here. Oh, basically, I want people to be able to make a buck, you know? Like, you think I'm here to keep all the money to myself? If I wanted to keep all the money to myself, I would just quietly trade it and not stream it, you know? But yeah, Juju, like, this whole thing, it's a bit of a thing. Yeah, so Dylan, buy the helium at Humboldt, sell it at Baijini. Don't even have to go into town. You can just sell a crap ton of it back and forth, and you don't have to worry about the... Now, the price may have gone up today. Last time I checked it, it was fine. Russell, so technically I've only got 2. One is a loaner. I own a Best in Show Caterpillar, a Pirate Caterpillar, and the other one is a loaner for another Drake ship. I mean, Sab, that's fine. Fireworks are good. Fireworks are good. Hey, squirrel. Hey, no pay. You are welcome, man. I love that helium run. It's cheap. It's quick. It's pure. I'm sorry. No, I was about to get into some Repo, the Genetic Opera lyrics there. There you are, Orison. It's just one of those out there musicals. Like, the plot itself, the acting is, you know, it's whatever. But just the music itself is absolutely well done. Haha, Infinite. Man, I appreciate that. I think my cough's actually getting better, though. Like, I'm still getting a few little ones, but I am not getting the cough attacks that I was. This, other stuff has worked fairly well. And Bucket, not yet. EVA hatch does not work yet. And Def, maybe a little Zydrate as a treat, you know? Nice, Shadow. Look at that, getting the glow up. Doing some CCUs. You know, Gutierrez, that's a whole thing. I mean, you know, Sonic and Burger King have those toast burgers and melts now. Like, that's a fancy burger. That's at least $1 more on the menu, you know? Man, that makes me want a burger now. I was like, oh, I was out of bun, so I made a far superior burger. Yeah, Chaffee? No, man, the Freelancer's an excellent little ship. The Freelancer commercial is actually what sold me. On the whole thing, you know? Cause like that commercial plays, and it's basically a Space Ford commercial, you know? You got 2 dual colloid ion engines for maximum fuel efficiency while keeping your sig low. And then you get the little acoustic guitar playing, and then a couple of pirates scan your cargo. But with a weapons package from Bering and Kronig, you aren't too worried. Freelancer class, you're clear to land. Misk Freelancer. Built for life. Like that whole commercial, I'm like, wow, this game's gonna be amazing. And it comes out in 2016? Yeah, I'll sign up, why not? And then, you know. Well, that didn't happen. Drake, not yet. We don't even have those little towns yet. You know, Lonix, I've actually had a few people, quite a few people telling me that. Unfortunately, the people that have told me that don't happen to work in radio, so they can't really do anything for me. I had one person who did work in radio who told me to call them, but I was working at a call center, and we weren't allowed to have any writing implementations at our desk, so I couldn't write down his number, and it happened to be one of the few times my calls used to be recorded to be used in some of the other training classes, and that was one of the ones they were recording, so I couldn't, you know, I couldn't just give the man my number, and I regret that. I regretted that ever since. I would love to be in radio. Because, like, you know, this is just my talking voice. This isn't like my, you know. Yeah, Lonix, that's the cruel irony. Well, the thing is, we were working the FedEx account. And, you know, working accounts like that, you have access to a lot of highly confidential information, like where people live. So they didn't want you to be able to write things down and take it home for your own, you know, use. Now, you know, if you didn't have VCR brain, you could just memorize it. But, yeah. You get what I mean. Parker, did they put the Kraken in the Scorpius commercial? I haven't seen it yet. You know, Boca, I've wanted to. Like, I've done a few small things. Actually, you know what? Funny you mentioned that. I actually have done the narration for Gazwell's and Death Factor's Starjoy program for binding flight sticks for Star Citizen. Infinite, I'd actually have to look that voice up. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, guitars, I'd do it. I would do it. Shoot, if they'd give me like even just like a cameo on like Has Been Hotel or something, or I don't know. Hey, Akio. Actually, you know, Lonix, when I worked at FedEx, there was this lady who thought I was a robot. Because I answered the phone, and, like, halfway through the, you know, hello thing, she starts, like, punching a bunch of buttons. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were a machine. It's like, maybe I am the machine. Hey, Abe. Infinite, you're good, man. I've got a mishmash of self-dating material. I mean, honestly, you know, with everything going on these days, a lot of us are dating ourselves. Oh, Ruan, all the time. All the time. Like, that's the thing, Ruan, like, especially, like, when I'm, like, you know, running a campaign, like, when I'm the DM, it's like, alright, everyone's gotta have a different voice, or, like, for actual characters, like, if I'm actually playing a character, like, I will spend days, like, working on a voice, like, mannerisms, figures of speech that they use. Like, you know, I'll go into it hardcore. I'm sorry, Infinite, you gave me the inspiration. I couldn't help myself. Lonix. We see a chair. This game I've got coming up, I'm playing a goblin. But instead of doing, like, the whole, like, squeaky goblin voice, I'm gonna go with, like, a bit of a Jersey accent. Well, Jersey-ish. Jersey-ish. Oh, Ruin, I don't even know what I would pick. You know, like, occasionally I'll do, like, a bit of a mix of Australian and Kiwi, you know, mostly for drow. Because, you know, it's like the running joke that they're all, you know, down under. It's like, you know, you're exploring the Underdark, then suddenly, oi, you! What are you doing in the Underdark? You can't be down here. This is drow country. Or, you know, I'm a goblin. Sabah Salvatore. You see, like, he used to be a bit of a criminal. But then, like, you know, Jimmy the Great got a firebolt to the chest, and he thought, yeah, maybe this ain't the life I should do, you know? Maybe I should do something else. Jarek, I'm sorry. That's not my joke. That's not my joke. The internet made that joke long before I stole it. Or like, you know, generic deep voice, like Slavic guy who might be coded evil but just has generic deep voice. Like, my name is Orlov, and I am totally not going to stab you in the back when you get this artifact of unknown origin or purpose. Just, you know, random things like that for running D&D games. That's it, Roball. But yeah, just, you know. It really depends on what the voice calls for. I've tried some Pat Buttram. I'm still kind of working on that voice style. Give me a second to land, because every single dollar I own is in the ship, so I want to be a little bit careful. I say that, I think I have like $17 on me, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah, amazing. Super trustworthy. Died like I said, I'd love to. It's just, one, it's hard to get into. You pretty much have to be your own audio engineer. And an audio engineer, I am not. Well, see, Abe, that's a fine line to walk, too. There's a difference between, you know, a voice and cultural appropriation. And as far as South African goes, I would have to do a lot of research before I could do anything accurate with that. The last time I saw anything prominently involving, like, a South African voice in media was an episode of The Good Guys, where someone was asked if there were giraffes in South Africa. Hey, Yves, good to see you again, man. We are hauling... What are we hauling? Audio-visual equipment, and I might not even be able to sell it here. Yes, I was no boosting while turning off engines today. You see, Rod, that's the thing. Like, okay, the accents don't necessarily have to be good. Like, the voices don't even have to be good.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
This is, you know, as long as you make the NPC entertaining. And the thing I found out is you can keep whatever NPC alive for as long as you want, as long as you give them a voice that they like. Like, this could be just the worst, you know, just one-note bad guy who is supposed to be dead, but they go, no, he's funny, I like him, and then suddenly he gets to be reoccurring because, bam, they like his voice. Brad, what is Top Shelf Films? Tell me more. I went down the wrong thing. Oh, Roball, totally. They have fallen off the back of a cat. Oh, Brandon, they do that, man. They keep upping and upping and upping. See, Shadow, that's what I've heard, and I enjoy Pathfinder. I mean, I played first edition Pathfinder for years. And yes, Mesa, it does. It actually has 2 size 3s and 2 size 2s. On gimbals, no less. Let's see, I need... Which one do I need? Providence? We'll check Providence first. Yeah, Robin, I have never seen a price drop. They only go up. CIG's got them diamond hands.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Also, if I miss a question, guys, just post it again, or like, you know, tag me.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to
That
depart.
is. Yeah.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Wait, Jeffy, what about the Yanti? You know, I've never actually, in all my years of playing tabletop, I have never encountered Yanti. Like, in fact, you know, I think I've only ever fought 2 dragons. And, which is weird for a game called Dungeons and Dragons. Like, I've been in a lot of dungeons, but I haven't met a lot of dragons. And I feel like that's, you know, there's been a lack of dragons in the Dungeons and the Dragons.
Please prepare to disembark.
You know, it's usually like kobolds or
Last call for passengers.
generic undead. Brad, I'm gonna check the, there's, what is that terminal called? The admin terminal. I'm gonna check that right quick. Unless I'm at the wrong side for that. I know it's at the same platform as Cousin Crow's, I just have to remember what building. If it's not this, then, you know, go on to the TDD. I just want to make sure. Ah, it is this one. Whoa. Whoa. Holy crap. Okay. To be clear, we only paid 1.1 million. We're making a lot of money. That is double. We are doubling our money. Yeah, Drake, screw the show floor. Hold on, screw the show floor.
Platform will be undergoing routine elevation.
Yeah.
You may notice some slight.
We don't need to go to the RSI floor, right?
Please use caution while the platform is in motion. Secure
We don't need that.
Keep a safe distance.
Hold on, is there anything to buy here?
Thank you.
Apple, this was the admin at Cloudview. Yeah, you're probably wondering how I got here. Ooh, okay, no, they just got scrapped. Dylan, I doubled my money. I literally doubled my money. I invested 1.1 million. After I sold, I had 2.2 million. Richard, so you'll have to forgive me. My graphics card is having to do double duty. And game is taking priority. It's smooth for me, but it might look like crap for you because my encoder is probably taxed to its limits. And I'm sorry for that.
Thank you.
Guitars I bought from Area 18.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing.
And,
Stand by for
you know what?
elevation. Please clear the hatch.
You know
Shuttle
what?
will be departing.
I think we're just gonna commit die. Because, you know, I've got a caterpillar, another caterpillar, at, actually, maybe I don't. Yeah, well, guitars, that's the thing. That wasn't a caterpillar load, that was 45 SCU. That was a cutlass worth. You can make $1 million and some change in a cutlass. That was 45 SCU, man. That wasn't 564 SCU, that was 45 SCU. Like, that was a small percentage. That was like not even a tenth of what a caterpillar can hold. I'm just poor. So we're gonna
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to
we're
dismount.
gonna Boca, my primary medical residence is at Krill 1. However, with the claim issue, I am going to fly out of here.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Yeah, Beggar, you could totally trade on the raft with this. No, Shadow, this was audio-visual equipment. The helium is actually a much smaller run, but it's still decent. Granulus, it would be more than double. It would be triple, at least. Problem is, it's just a super high buy-in. Raymond, I'm gonna go trading. I mean, RSI, you guys know what an Aurora looks like, right? Oh, Becker, I've got one at Area 18, and in fact, doing, you know, city-to-city trading. Actually, I think my C2 is here. Maybe I could just fly that out. James, once you get to the spaceport, you want to take the line that goes to the Vision Center. I'll show you which one it is. Yeah, they got the Scorpius. That's a lot of money, you know, to be made. I mean, like, we literally just pulled a RuneScape scam. We just doubled our money. Phil about it at Area 18. Like, it is a long drive. It's TDD to TDD, but that was a solid million we just made.
The next shuttle is approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare
And
to
I don't know about
dismount.
you guys, but I like money. To quote the great, you know,
Shuttle is preparing to depart.
oh god, what was his name? Not Dorito. What was his name? Anyway. Yeah, that guy's got a bomber jacket. You want to take the Vision Center shuttle. This one right here. That'll take you straight to it.
Mr. Shuttle?
Nacho? No, that wasn't his name. That was my name.
Skyway shuttle service. More flights means less worries.
What was his name? He was the lawyer in Idiocracy. Burrito! Thank you, Randir. Thank you. Yeah, get yours. You got time. I gotta get up to the station anyway.
Providing connection.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Dak Shepard, but you know, not Herbert Mountain Dew. Was it Alejandro Camacho? I used to know his full name, but now I just know, you know, Herbert Camacho. Herbert Mountain Dew. I forget his middle names. Got a lot of middle names. You know, James, I haven't. Not till now. Lorenzo Camacho. Was that it? Was it really Lorenzo? Like, I know there was an O at the end.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Ah, that is it by Genie.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Ah, it's fine, Russell. It's only 85%. I have... Okay, I don't. Ha! Dylan, no, not Pedro Camacho.
Welcome.
Although I would like to see more of Pedro Camacho. That's it. President Dwayne Elizondo Mountain Dew Camacho. I thought your head would be bigger. Alright.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Ground crew needed at dispatch. Ground crew report to dispatch.
Alright.
Your vehicle
Get here, it's gonna be Hangar 10 when you get here. Ah. I see. Banger 10. Oh, James, we were talking about the president in Idiocracy. Played by Terry Crews. Yeah, Richard, it almost did. There's a lot of stuff out to kill me today. And for those of you who don't know what Sab is saying is an actual quote from the movie, once upon a time, the movie was both a comedy and cautionary tale. Sadly, today, the movie is more of a documentary. Haha, Ravixi, do I have a choice in this matter? Boca, I think it does. I was gonna try to claim it, but I'm not gonna claim it till I'm back at Crew 01. But yeah, like, the movie is, the movie is actually probably depressing now. Oh, Infinite, why did you have to say dicey? Why did you have to say dicey? Now I'm thinking about dice again. I've got this little orange D4. Get to yours. I'm just gonna leave the lift down for you. That way I can take off as soon as you get in. So Eternally, it turns out if you take AV equipment to Crusader, you can double your money. Like, I invested $1 million, and I came back with $2 million. Now that's $2 million including the buy-in. But I made $1 million off of $1 million, which is a ridiculous return on your investment. Oh, Robin, good luck. Good luck. May the trade lanes be ever in your favor. You know, Apple, that's fair. I will give you that. Well, they were prone to dismissal. They weren't exactly hateful. And while it took them a while to come around to Not Sure's, you know, claims on plants and water, I will give you that. They did come around.
You are clear.
Hey, Trigger. Hey, Elko. I could probably use some fuel now that I think about it. Can I buy the fuel? Cannot seem to buy the fuel. That's troubling. I wonder if it's because my engines were off. We might have to make a quick stop by Crew 01. Eternally, I picked mine up at Area 18. I think you can pick it up in Loreville as well, but I picked mine up at Area 18. It'll be the same price no matter where you pick it up from, but I would sell it at Orzen. New bug, huh? Well, I'll just stop at Crew 01. As long as I've got the fuel to stop at Crew 01.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Yeah, I got the fuel. Yeah, James. Well, you know, like, I understand if you're already sick yourself. I guess one of the things, I feel like Japan really got that one right. Being considerate enough of other people that, you know, if you're sick or there's a chance that you're sick, to not spread it to other people all willy-nilly. It's a type of consideration I can get behind. Also, Joke, good to see you, man. Plants. That's it, Mike. Out of the toilet. You know, okay, so there's a Mid-America Science Museum in Hot Springs, Arkansas, fairly close to me. And funny you bring that line up. They have a little display on perception. You know, how you view things. And one of those displays is a water fountain out of a toilet. Like, you know, the toilet's never been used. Like, it was bought straight from, like, a Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever. But they made a water fountain out of it, and it's free to use by anybody. But, you know, very few people use it because it's a toilet. And I've always giggled about that because, you know, literally it's water out of a toilet. Alpha, it has been hit or miss, man. It has been hit or miss. Sometimes I can do stuff just fine. Sometimes I can't claim a ship. Well, you see, Endless I did, because, you know, I was like, oh, you know, it's just a water fountain. It just looks like a toilet. Look at this person going much faster than I, and they're much faster ship. I'll get there one day. Robin, it does not. It does not. That's the hard part. Robin, how much money do you have? Because if you have a smaller ship, it might be worth just putting them in the smaller ship there for now, and then claiming one of the C2s to a different place. Oh yeah, man, but that's pigeons, you know? Pigeons aren't exactly known for their civil discourse. An infinite, I remember, God, that was like the 2.0 days. Chaffee, I use mouse and keyboard. I technically own a flight stick, but I think it's under a pile of jackets right now. Yeah, Robin, that's not a bad idea. Titan, did you just Incredibles 2 me? Did you just math is math? I always enjoy, like, the orc version where it's like, fight is fight. Hey, boss. Yeah, but, I mean, you know, you've got 8 size 3s on it. You know, like, is it a Vanguard? No, but it's got a lot of DACA. A lot of DACA. And, I'm someone who can appreciate gun. No, Gutierrez, I want to get out of here looking straight up at the clouds. Besides, I don't think I've ever actually seen blue sky at Orison. I swear, every time I come here, it's nighttime. Well, not a coat rack. I think it's just buried under some coats. You know, joke, it could be in a welcome to Costco kind of way. Welcome to Costco. I love you. Oh, you can, Dylan. You can buy all that surplus stock from Circuit City. You guys remember Circuit City? James, I've got the Scorpius on display, the Phoenix. I want to double my money, you know? Hey, Sibo. Jeffy, there's always a skimmer mission. That's a quick, easy way. Learn a little bit of combat. And boss, I don't know if they said it will be able to be slaved. Probably not, knowing CIG. Or that'll be like, you know, one of those, oh yeah, computer blades. Apple, did they? Like, I never saw a Circuit City. They died before I ever got to go to one. Like, they existed throughout a big chunk of my life. I just, you know, electronics were kind of a fad in my family. In my particular neck of the woods, localized entirely in my area. Yeah, see, we lost Fry's. We lost Fry's, didn't we? Didn't Fry's, like, go out of business? What's up, Gutierrez? Oh, are you standing in the front? Zab, I could be wrong. I know one of them shut down. I don't know if it was like the whole company or what. Yeah, James, Best Buy has actually adapted pretty well. Like, they had some times, but they changed presidents, and that seems to have really helped them out. Ah, Cerrone, yeah. Now, Cerrone, you may have missed it, man. Did you happen to see the amount of money we made? We doubled our money via AV equipment. Like, I invested 1.1 million, and I made 2. Now, I'm gonna do this in the C2 next time. Yeah, Sab, like, I loved going to Fry's when I was in Austin. Yeah, a vest. Like, you know, it's a forever flight. But, that was only 45 SCU, also. Like, a Cutlass could make $1 million a run. We got a bit of a... it's not a tail. They're just, you know... Faceless, I wouldn't stand that far out. That gravity grid is on the edge of your ankles there. Alpha, it's audio-visual equipment from, what do you call it? Area 18, Loreville, places like that, to Orison. I'm gonna have to stop at Krill 1, and while I'm there, I'm gonna claim some ships. If it'll, you know, again, let me. Because my fuel tank has just about had it. A vest, you can buy it from the admin terminals at Area 18, Loreville, places like that. Now, not the TDD. Not there. Ooh, almost out. Yeah, I need the C2 for this. I think I've got one at Baijini, actually. Raymond, I'm probably not. Anything smaller than a cutlass, and I tend to flounder. Hey, deplorable. Demise, I would if there was a Starfarer hanging around. God, that took me 15 minutes to get out of atmosphere. Can you believe that? Yeah, C2 is gonna have to be our ship for this one next time. I might just hang around Crew L1 to claim it. Revixie, let me invite you right quick. X-Wing veteran. I bet that guy bought a Scorpius. I shouldn't judge. I shouldn't assume someone's purchase based on their name. I just feel like someone named X-Wing veteran probably has a Scorpius. Yeah, Slavis, that sounds about right. Tell you what, anybody want to double their money? Actually, you know, I could probably just do this in a probably a smaller ship, something that'd escape faster. Hey, that dude. You know, I enjoy it from time to time. I play it every now. I say that I play it every day, for better or for worse. Death Factor. It's AV equipment to Orison. I put in $1 million and I made $1 million profit. I brought in 1.1 million of AV equipment, walked away with 2.2. I've got 2.2 million on me. I'm gonna go back and when I sell it, I should have 4 million on me, provided I don't, you know, kick the bucket and die. Oh, Joe, Gutierrez is on the ship right now. Revixie's right there. I invite people to parties and all the thing. Like, we do stuff. Just gotta, you know. The thing is, usually I just try to stay on the move. As far as organizing things, man, I'm a terrible planner and terrible organizer. Hey, in Revenant. Death, I'm picking mine up in Area 18. You can get them anywhere, but I'm picking mine up in Area 18. And, you sell it at the... You buy at the Area 18 admin, sell at Orison admin, which is at Cloudview. AJ, probably 11 million, maybe 12 million. I mean, in Revenant, I'm trying not to kick the bucket. Of course, Greg. No worries, Revixie. I might actually catch you in the pipe, depending how quickly I can get this the C2. I might have to claim it, but that'll give me time to go down and, you know, get some water and a burrito from the food court. Yes, James, I did take my meds today. Thank you for asking. And Revenant, not yet. Not yet. That's it, Seb. That's it. There we go. That's a radio option right there. Torpedo Burrito. Unleash a payload of flavor. Brad, it would be, but I've got a comma in that C2. And I'm willing to wait 6 minutes. It'll let me, you know, claim.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
I mean, joking could be a potential option if I could actually, you know, squirrel that from CIG. I mean, I don't know what all we do. It'd mostly just be trade, you know? Gutierrez, I appreciate it, man. We can do a big payout. Like I said, I'm gonna go down here and grab me a burrito while I'm waiting for the C2. Well, you see, Vest, I'm actually a double dog kind of guy. I like the crunchy hot dog. Oh, thank you, Faceless. That's it, Seb. Locked on lentil. Targeting tortellini. Orange, you glad you got countermeasures. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Where is my hot dog establishment? There it is. Yeah, deplorable, I sure am. And I know what it'll be every 5 minutes. It's gonna disconnect you. Or, you know, blow up your graphics card. Oh, double dogs. Well, see, Raymond, that's it. I'm just bad at organization. It's got water. I like the noodle bar. The music's nice. That's it, Tim. The forbidden double dog. It's so crunchy. Now, deplorable, the chili dog is good too. I mean, that's Sonic the Hedgehog's favorite food. Yeah, no, Ray, but I know exactly what you mean. Like, you know, listen. I was gonna run for, like, a bunch of student stuff when I was a kid, up until I found out that you had to be the one to organize the reunion. And since, you know, my main intent was to be the hell out of my town and hopefully never look back, I decided to run for a much lower position. Brad, just hold down left click. Here, I'll show you. So you buy your double dog. I'm sorry, not a double. Your water, your drink, your beverage. Hold left click and just keep holding left click. And you can just drink the whole thing in one go instead of having to take little, you know, fancy sippy sips. Hey, Orville, we are on PU. We are on the public universe. The smellier one. That's why it's called the PU. That was terrible. You know what? I'm not sorry. That was terrible, but I'm not sorry. Did I hurt myself? Was that joke so bad that I hurt myself? Wow. Yeah, and Revenant, but nobody can. What, Suro? You didn't like that? Wow, I was gonna say that technically made it into the trash can, but it didn't. All right, let's see how far along this ship claim is. And Revenant, or is that a joke? Or are we actually looking at, like, you know, classification questions? Yeah, Finn. There's a few people involved. We got Gutierrez over there. Revixi is somewhere. I think it might still be at Port Olisar. Basically, just have to, you know, meet me along the way, though. I'm trying not to slow down for anything, but right now I'm having to wait on a ship claim. Sab, I already have to do that anyway. With all the extra water I have to drink and the meds I take. You see, Saron, I couldn't help myself, you know. But I am going to be headed to Orzenfen. I'm going to Area 18 to pick up some cargo. Okay, I got a minute. Minute 52. You know, I could claim this Hercules while I'm thinking about it.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
I mean, I've got all my other jokes.
Please visit us again. Bye.
But I've subjected so many people to my bad jokes. Yeah, Gutierrez, that'll let me burn 2 minutes. Let's go check it out. I'll do a quick walk around and come back. And then we're gonna go make money. Well, Parker, that depends on how many people are willing to take it to Orzen, too. Yeah, Dylan, that was the price. $248. Pretty much like we sold for $500. Nice, Saron. Saron, did you get to see how much we sold the AV equipment for? Boca, I hope. I hope they are. Yeah, Scorpius is a nice ship. It's a big ship, is what it is, too. Yeah, Raymond, that's Splendictus. It's the Splenda Invictus. Oh, Saron. We're gonna. Alright, I think ship is ready. See, Saron, we doubled our money. We bought AV equipment for $248 a unit and sold it for $500 a unit. Gutierrez, I'm gonna get the hangar number. I'll let you know which one it is. Oh, Robin, it's just right up here. Probably take me longer to get off black screen than it would, you know. Oh, Finn, relog. Log out of the launcher, log back in. That has been happening a lot. Yeah, Saron, I invested $1 million. It was only 45 SCU, and I came back with $2 million.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Oh, Robin, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Your vehicle has
Russell, what happened? That's Hangar 1. Yeah, sure thing, Gutierrez. I mean, Saron, it could be. It could be. Invictus is a good time for trade. I'll probably be doing that tonight. Finishing up my D&D character in Quantum. Oh, Seabass. Finn, I'm gonna assume that's you. Yeah, Craig, the comma's so slow. I've got something else in the C2. I think I actually put a TS2 in here. Oh yeah, Boca, the back end affects us all. The thing about the comma, though, is it's very close to karma, so you can start making, like, you know, Comma Chameleon songs. And since it's so slow, you have time to actually work on the lyrics. Oh, joke, Jiggy's doing fine. Actually, I don't think Cookie's been back to play on Jiggy 2 Snipes. I gave the package to my friend Cookie, who was running the food truck, but he's found Star Citizen a bit of a steep learning curve.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
I'm a chameleon. You're so damn slow.
You are clear to launch.
Also, why do my laser shots have gravity on them? Like, why is that? Alright, hey, and away we go. Eternally, I haven't tested construction materials yet. I'm tempted to. If you guys want, I could try a run of construction materials to see if it sells.
Thank you.
Tell you what, I'll buy like one or two along with the AV equipment to see if they take it.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, but Sarod, they're only in the hangar for
Landing gear up.
a tenth of a second. I mean, I guess they're not technically pure light. It's like plasma or whatever. Eternally, are you at the... You're at the admin, aren't you? It might be worth going to Area 18 then. I just haven't confirmed construction materials, so I want to tell you to buy those, and it turns out they don't, you know, sell at Horizon. Eternally, the AV was $248 per unit, and you sell for $500. Oh, Eternally, you're a brave soul. Just make sure you sell, or try to sell at the admin that's at Providence. 127. Okay, I'm gonna make a prediction. If you can sell, it sells for 200 something. Probably 250. Hey, movies. Wait, hold on. You talking to me? Yeah, and Revenant, yeah. I like testing different gravities using the Nerf gun. Wait a second, this is the one with the comma, right? Or the TS2, right? Yes. Oof. Ah, just making sure. Yeah, James, that's a fair cop. That's a fair cop. Yeah, Eternally. That's what I was thinking. I'm gonna pick up just a little bit of them. Like, if I think, or if they actually have that going for them, construction would actually make more money for me. Believe. We'll just pick up a few and do the math on the way back. Oh, and Revan, I couldn't remember. I was pretty sure I put the TS2 in here. I was like, wait, did I? So I had to go check. And luckily, I was right. Like, I want to get the Draco skin back for this thing. I miss Draco. I know a lot of people don't like that skin, but I sure do. Yeah, Titan, let me know how it goes. You see, internally, that's why I went for the TS2. But I don't know if it actually will work, so just to be safe, I'm gonna buy majority AV equipment and then just a little bit of construction. So that way, you know, if I can't sell, I'm only burned on a little bit of it, not the whole cargo. See, Saron, that's what I was thinking. I just didn't think it would be affected in the way that it was coming out of the hangar, but, you know. Star Citizen. Hey, Chase. And Rabbit, that's I don't expect you guys to keep up with my components. I don't even know what I have half the time. Yeah, movies. Like, I know it's the fastest. I just, you know, anything's better than a comma. Well, that and the Agni. More like agony, am I right? Yeah, Vest, like, it looks really neat. Granted, it probably won't be usable until the game actually, you know, drops, so 10 years from now?
Thank you. And please visit again. Hello. And thank you for contacting me.
Landing gear is down.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Oh, Chase, we're doing the same thing we do every day. Doing trade. We're gonna buy some boxes in one place and sell them for slightly more in another. Doors better open. I'm not slowing down. And we're down.
Engines off.
Landing complete.
That does, Apple. That does. Oh, Finn, I mean, if you're missing right along, we can make some money if the profit's, you know, going to stay this good. Yeah, Jan, it stopped working for me too. Yeah, Chase. I just, you know, it's fun to travel. Travel, you know? I mean, AJ, that one wasn't that much of a stunt. I didn't even do a flip on that one. I wanted to get down on the ground. Oh, Parker, what? Wow, just the Delta. Yeah, Raymond, have a good one, man. Sleep well. I will catch you on the flip side. Is Consolidated up today as well? With RSI? Tell me what hangar that's in. It is not, I've already lost it.
Hello, and welcome to Riker Memorial Spaceport, servicing the greater Area
Welcome
18
to the
metropolitan.
Just store that, because I have no idea what,
Wherever your final destination may
go.
be.
On Saturday? Wait, hold on, do I get a choice in the matter? God, I'm gonna have to bust out Punch Out again. See, AJ, that feels so sad. Like, poor little Consolidated Outlands. Like, well, we've got a Delta. We can put up. That's something, right? Oh no, not this. How did I fix this last time? Haha. Oh, yes. Yeah, Jen, I'm sorry. It's not just you. Oh, Fit, is it you? Okay. I'll invite you to party. Yeah, Brad, like, Origin doesn't really have much for all that. Hey, Dash. Because, like, the 325 is a nice ship. But with all the Origin stuff, as soon as the shields fade, it's gone, you know? And James, I don't know. They might have the outside. They might not have the interior. We see Bonzi, I'm not wearing any armor at all. I've got the Bumblebee helmet on, and that's really about it. A bunch of missiles. Guess I could put on some armor, just to be, you know, festive. But that takes time, and I don't want to. Unless, Dash, it's fighting a light fighter. Oh, but Bonzi, that's the whole point. Dressing fancy. Sorry, I said time earlier, and now I have that song from Kung Fury in my head. Oh, I thought that guy was taking a snooze. Alright, beggar. Alright, let me see if I can do a bomber jacket. Okay, so we're gonna buy just a little bit of construction materials just to see what we get, you know, what we get. Just a little bit. That way if it goes south, you know, I'm only out 27. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. I'm believing a little bit less now. Maybe I can... There we go. AJ, that's what I'm hoping. Don't feel like it succeeded. All right. I'm poor again. Let's go. Out of time, running in and out of time. Hear the ticking of the countdown clocks tonight. Girl, we need some action. If we're gonna make it like a true survivor. Ha-ha! Oh, like, both of you missed. Alright, it's fine. I'll let you know which hangar it is. You know, Beggar, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to To dress? And Dash, not really. Do I even own a t-shirt? I do! I do own a t-shirt. Is that my Argo jacket? It is. Wait. Here we go. Drake shirt. Which one are you? That's my C2 jacket. Why does that one replace me? And of course we gotta have cargo pants. Do I own shoes? I do own shoes. There. We'll trade like that. How about that? Is that good enough, beggar? Is that good? James, not that I've seen, as far as, you know, all that goes. It'll probably be something in 318. Ravixie, how could you miss the train again? Need a burning passion to believe in.
Welcome to the ASOS
Apple.
vehicle travel system.
Apple, that's pretty good.
Please be aware that while in the Stanton
Vehicle
system
selected.
and on ArcCorp,
Stand by.
all UEE common laws are still in effect.
Your vehicle has been delivered.
All right, hangar 8. You know, beggar, I don't know.
Your
I have a few Drake shirts, and they're not, I don't think they were subscriber items, but I've got a few of them. Tell you what, I'll take a look while I'm waiting for these guys to get in the ship. Hangar 8 for you guys. And Dash, maybe. Honestly, I think 318 is going to be their main, you know, thing. So we might not get Pyro till, like, you know, early next year. Ah, Parker, is that what it was? Wait, but hold on. How come it was a Cutlass shirt? And not a... How come we didn't get a Caterpillar shirt? Yeah, Brad, have a good one, man. Yeah, Randir, I saw that. I hope they're not just counting the extra platforms for the Ninetail stuff. Oh, right, Parker. I keep forgetting 2020 was 2 years ago. Actually, you know what? I do want to see what shirts I got. Oh, we're not going to wear that. You have that Drake hat. Oh, that does not go with that jacket at all. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the Cutlass shirt. Any of this eyewear actually... no. Yeah, I don't feel like that's fitting my look for today. That's fine. Aha, and Revenant. You know what I miss? I miss the original 3.0 mission where Miles Eckhart double crosses you. That's what I miss.
Systems on. Engines on.
You are clear to launch.
Eternally, take the tram to Providence. Yeah, in Revenant, in the original 3.0 mission, Miles Eckhart actually double crosses you, and it ends on a cliffhanger. Oh, Boke, I lose stuff that I like all the time. And Parker, that's fair. Alright, everyone aboard. I think everyone's aboard. I'm gonna have to shove out anyway. Because time is running down, and I wanna... You know, Gutierrez is gonna have to catch up. Unless he's providing Overwatch in the air. I can't see the marker for him. Ah, Gutierrez, I'm sorry, man. I'll tell you what. Once I get this sold, I'll wire the money back to you, plus a bit of extra. Yeah, Apple, that's it. Yeah, they had a freelancer providing close air support in that mission. Well, in Revenant, this actually came out during 2.6. 2.6 actually had a 9-month content drought while we were waiting for 3.0. Wait, Frito? You talking about Frito like Idiocracy Frito? Oh, Neo, you might be behind a little bit. Wait, no. Neo's behind, they can't hear me. Oh, good to hear. Sorry to hear it, man. I've got a storm coming in again, too. Arkansas has just been getting pelted recently.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Landing gear up. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Sorry, Fanova. I tend to fly a little rough. Once I hit this pipe, you should be fine, though.
Quantum travel
There we go. All our goodies on board. $200 to our name. Alright. So I'm gonna show you guys some dice. Some funky dunk dice while we're, you know, in the pipe here. Oh, Robin, good luck. Are you able to check the cargo before you head out? I know it's a little difficult to pull off. Let's see. Let me find a cool set of dice. Okay, so this isn't going to be, you know, cool as in like ultra pretty. But I actually have this set in purple. And just to show you guys, you know how on every set of dice there's, if it's super stylized, it has something on the D20. Well, this has something for the D1. I'm sorry, not the D1, the 1 on every side. So instead of having a 1, it's dough, because 1 is the worst thing you can roll in D&D. And I really like it because for the 12-sided die, I can I can say it's my dodecahedron. I kind of want to buy it in orange. I think I may have lost one or two of the die from that set. Toe Cutter, it's the Providence platform. Jed, you didn't like that? You didn't like that one? Oh, there's a lot more where that came from. Believe you me. I usually don't buy dice online, but there's so many more options on the internet, you know? I actually bought those from a little store called Alternate Worlds back in 2009 in Hot Springs. That was Hot Springs' only game shop. And they closed down a couple of years later. It was an older couple that ran it, and they just, you know, like they were hitting like their 70s, and they just wanted to retire. And I can't blame them, you know? Yeah, Revixie, all the special commodity cargoes are invisible. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, man. Heck yeah. Man, I appreciate that. Oh, Finn, what? Oh, no. You guys weren't in the elevator, were you? Using the elevators while in space or quantuming is usually a very bad idea. I mean, I could pick you up on the way back. Thank you, Dylan. See, Dylan's a man of culture. He appreciates a good joke. Well seasoned. Ah, yeah, you never use the elevator while in quantum on any vehicle. You guys didn't send the elevator, like, out, did you? Okay, okay. No, Apple, the cargo, like when you buy it, it's invisible. How you find it, I have no idea. That's up to the admin station. It's alright, Sarone. It gets worse. I was playing a cleric once, and then I rolled a critical miss, and I ended up hitting one of my party members with my weapon. And you know, in game, or you know, in character, it's not a critical miss. It's a, oh, why did you do that? It's like, sorry, I made a clerical error. No Sarone, or you know. Like, oh, eternally, you want to fly to, hold on. Where is it? It's actually harder to find in the daytime at times, but alright. You see that little spidery looking patch? I'm gonna put it in the center of my screen. That little spidery patch, that's what you want to go for. You might have to go to third person because the gamma's different between inside and outside. And yeah, Parker, that's actually been a thing for a while now. It just seems like it's really bad, this patch. Oh, sim gear. Saron, tell us more. Because it's either going to be that or I'm going to tell more crappy D&D jokes. In fact, as soon as I sell the stuff, because like I said, every single dollar I have is tied up in this cargo. If no one else gets to you, I'll get there as fast as I can. I mean, you know, Dylan, that's the thing about clerics. You know, they act all pious, high and mighty, but you know, there's not much of a difference between clerics, vampires, liches, things like that. After all, they all turn undead. I'm sorry. That one, I couldn't help myself. It's very hard to get a turn undead joke out, and if I don't do it now, I'm never gonna do it. Leroy, I'm actually selling some cargo, and then I might have to rescue Finova and Revixie, but actually it looks like Calliope is going to go rescue them. I can probably make a quick stop, hop, skip, and a jump by the hall right quick. Phoenix, you don't want any more D&D jokes? Okay. I will relent. I will relent. Ooh, Saron NXTs.
Hello. Thank you.
Saron, that sounds like a heck of a setup, man. Like, I thought about, you know, maybe getting into, like, more sim stuff, but
Please proceed to assign plan.
I don't know. Because, like, I primarily play Star Citizen. Like, I use a stick for Elite Dangerous, but I do play Star Citizen a lot more than I do Elite, you know? And I love playing Flight Simulator, but I use a T1600 for that, and I am cripplingly left-handed. And until they make a right-handed, you know, throttle for a HOTAS, I don't know if I can, you know.
Landing gear down.
Which annoys me, because in all those fancy, you know, business jets, throttle's on the right.
Engines off.
Oh, dual stick. All right. Yeah, see, I don't know if I could go as far as dual stick. Yeah, Revixie, that's it. That's the thing about being left-handed. See, Robert, I tried for a bit, and it wasn't bad. Just, you know, I'm so used to mouse and keyboard. Well, see, in Revenant, the problem is there's a lot of throttles that are designed specifically for the hand shape, or like where the buttons are. Not today, Satan. Where the buttons are, you know, set up. I swear, everything is trying to separate me from my money. And, like, I still got that, you know, that prototype stick from Sublight Dynamics, and that's a great stick, but, you know, at the same time, I don't know, I like my mouse and keyboard. In Revenant, it is not. I'm actually right-handing my mouse. When I was a kid, I used my mouse left hand. But I wasn't allowed to in school because that was disruptive.
All the boxes expected of a dependable courier vessel and then some. Built with the same engineering and design principles.
And, you know, it also got to the point where it's like, oh, here's all these mice that are right-hand specific. Screw it, I'll just figure out how to use my right hand. Which was annoying. But that does mean I can strafe a lot better using my left hand in Star Citizen. So there is that. There is that. Which I think might be, you know, one of the reasons I can land in some of the funky ways I do. And Finn, I'm sorry. Hanging out in space is probably boring. I'm gonna be back on my way as soon as I can, though. But you know, Boca, that's the thing. I've shopped around. And, there wasn't a lot of options. I've had a few people who, you know, have volunteered to basically cut one up and reprint one for me. Wow, you can really just walk off the side here. That's dangerous. You know what? I'll play around with that when I'm not sitting on a ton of money. Yeah, Finn, I'm sorry about that. The elevators in ships are very dangerous.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Actually, looking at the time, I might have to wrap up soon. Yeah, Mesa, like, it should be secure, because, you know, the ship has been stored. So it doesn't really matter if I die, it just takes longer to sell it, is the thing. You know, Finova, there's a Four Non-Blonde song about that. It's called Spaceman. It's actually a really good song. Of the two Four Non-Blonde songs that I know, that's probably my favorite one. Eternally, it's, you give me a second. Let me get there, because I think I just took the wrong shuttle. And, maybe it's not Providence. Eternally, I'm sorry. I think I lied to you. It's not Providence, it's the other one. I think it's Cloudview. Because it's not the TDD. You sell it at the same place that has, like, Cousin Crows and stuff like that. It's at the admin location. I'm sorry.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
Although, you know what? I will... Now, since I'm here... yeah, whatever. Since I'm here, I'm gonna check the TDD right quick, just to see if they buy as well.
Shuttle is preparing to depart.
Nice, Moon! That's a load right there. That is beautiful. Yes, Aaron? I mean, you've probably got a bit more stability, right? Let's just check to see if the TDD takes any of this. It does not. It does not. So it looks like we are headed to admin. I think that's the one that goes directly to the spaceport. So we're gonna get on that one. And I'm gonna miss the I'm gonna miss my bus. Yeah, Eternally, that's it. Providence. $250. Wow, yeah. That is a profit of 100 and... What is it? $122? That is nice. That is money. Oh, 124. Okay, okay. Well, that's even better. Hey, Phaedrus. Phaedrus, we found a way to make money, man. We found money. Money, money, money. See, CIG is being sneaky with these unlisted locations. Oh, Phaedrus, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. Get a keyboard mount. That'll be cool. You can feel like a hacker. So, Phaedrus, and anyone else who may have joined late, turns out Orison is running the old RuneScape scam, and you can double your money with the Invictus commodities. Eternally, so the AV you buy for 248, you sell for 500, so you're making 250 a unit. It just, you know, costs a lot more. Chaos, it'll probably last till the end of Invictus, so you've probably got like half a week. Maybe, you know, a few more days than that. But essentially, I invested $1 million, or 1.1 million in AV equipment, which was 45 SCU, less than what a Cutlass holds. And I walked away with 2.2 million, so I doubled my money. And, you know, you do that in like a Caterpillar? You got like 10 million, 12 million, you know, walk away with like 24. I mean, Moon just put in 8 million and he made 16. Or, you know, he walked away with 16. I feel like a scummy get-rich-quick kind of guy. Like the kind of guy you'd see on TV wearing all the question marks on his suit. You guys know what I'm talking about, that discount Riddler? It's like, I'll show you how to get money free from the government. Get a free llama. Hey, Crumpet. Crumpet, 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 Crumpet. Dear, hon. Honey bun. I found a way to double our money. We're gonna make a lot of money. Oh yeah, Leroy, there's probably gonna be a wipe for 318 anyway. So, you know, enjoy it while you can. Alright, so Crumpet and everyone else, check this out. I bought AV equipment for 248 and construction materials for 127 per unit. I'm selling them for 500 and construction materials for, you know, 250. So we went from 1 million on the stream in, you know, about 2 hours to 5 million and some change. Now some of that money is you know, good to hear. I need to send him back 500k plus some change. Yeah, Crumpet. You got 5 million? We'll make 10 million in one run. Yeah, see what I mean? And then you just fly away. Like nothing, well that one just flew away. But yeah, double your ISK. We've got a few days on this, so if you want, like, I know it's trade. I know it's not the most interesting thing in the world, but, I mean, dear, we can fill up your Caterpillar and make a ton of money. Like, oh yeah, tell you lose millions, but high risk, high reward. And the profit margin is like 56%. I mean, I say that, it's less than that. It's like 50%. But it's still a really good margin. You're just playing with some high numbers. Death, just run, like, helium. Yeah, and Revenant, I bought the audio-visual equipment at, Area 18.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Yeah, that's it, Ed. Is this the right one? I think this is the one that takes me to, what do you call it? The station.
For passengers, the shuttle is preparing to depart.
Yeah, that's good money.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing. The next shuttle is approaching.
I mean, Death, you could. I mean, you could probably fill up a 100i with that. And, I mean, I say that. Probably an Avenger. And you could run it in and out super fast. And Revenant, buy it at the admin terminal at Area 18, and then sell at the admin terminal here. Mesa, if you're filling at the same spot, AV would make more, because you're making 250 per unit versus like the 125 or 150 with construction materials. Eternally, I think the AV equipment's probably as high as it goes. Oh, I got on the wrong one. That's fine. That's fine. Freedom, it's 124. You buy in for 124, sell for 250 on construction materials. But if you buy the audio-visual equipment, the AV equipment, that's a $250 profit per unit. You buy for 248, sell for 500. Buy it at Area 18, sell at Orison. Phaedrus, I think you have to buy it in Area 18. I mean, you might be able to get it in New Babs, but I haven't been by New Babbage yet. But yeah, as long as you're going between admin. Now, again, it is the admin terminals, not the TDD. So you have to go to the little terminals that never get used. But it makes money. Because I started the stream with about 1 million and a dream in my heart. And I'm sitting on a lot more. I mean, I've made about 4 million in 2 hours, and some of that was just messing around. Chasm, do it. We're probably gonna have a wipe in 318 anyway, so just, you know, use the money. Have fun. Mix it up. Chaos, what all did you have at New Babbage? I really don't like how close these things get to each other. Like, that is just... Crumpet, would you trust that? Freedom, you're buying audio-visual equipment from Area 18, selling it at Orison.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Like, it's a long trip. It's a very long trip. Because you're basically going from TDD to TDD. Not TDD, but admin to admin. So it's probably about a 40-minute loop. But... Hey, Pyrite.
Miss your shuttle? Not a problem. Another shuttle will be along shortly. At Orison
For once,
Skyway
trade
service, more
is
flights
good.
will
Now, you know, is this going to get wiped out by demand overflow? Maybe. Eternally, I'm not sure. I think AV equipment is probably the most expensive stuff you can buy. They might have it the cheapest at New Babbage. Oh, Johnny, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hey, Akoa. Wait, Pyrite, we have brownies? Wait, no, I have brownies. I bought a brownie from Domino's. That's right, that's fine. I forgot I had it anyway, so it's okay. Zom, I think they're gonna wipe with the new economy coming in. I mean, that's just me, though. Not to mention with this going, you know. That's it, Parker. We're all gonna test that overflow as we make tons of money. Johnny, I'm sorry, man. I might try to squeeze in one more run. I don't know. I think it started super late. Oh yeah, if. It's a big if. And you know, since it's planet to planet, you can even just, you know, wear your regular civvies. Sarone, you can pretty much buy scrap. That's really about it. So you're going back empty one way. And I know a lot of people don't like to be empty, but I always figure If you have cargo on you at all times, then if something bad happens to you, you're going to lose cargo at all times. And honestly, this profit margin is so big, I don't think it matters.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
Yeah, Serial, we just might. I think I can get out of atmosphere a bit faster with this thing. Hey, Rash.
Thank you. Please.
Sadly, the caterpillar is a bit of a brick. Boke, I'm sorry to hear it. I'm sorry I got started late, guys. Like I said, sleep has been... I've had a lot on my mind lately with the kidney stuff and everything else. One, some of the symptoms of that are just horrendous sleep, and two, I've just not slept well because of thinking about stuff with that anyway. So it's been a horrible compound issue. And, it's made me a bit late to the stream today, and, you know, a lot last week and stuff like that. Oh, Rash, we actually have a really good trade route right now. Double your money. It's super expensive, but literally double your money. The question is, Rash, how much do you have on you? And yeah, guitars, depending how fast I can get out of atmosphere, we might do one more run. Hey, Felipe. Yeah, man, there is a gold mine to go for. So, Felipe, it's a long run. It's a long run. But, audio-visual equipment from Area 18 to Orzen will pay you $250 profit per unit. So if you go in with $1 million, you walk away with 2. Same thing for construction materials. Oh yeah, Rash, that's money right there. And Revan, I appreciate that, man. I do. Nuxel, okay, so Nux, if you've already got a C2, man, honestly, I don't think a Caterpillar is going to do too much for you. Which hurts to say because I love my Caterpillar, but I'm like, are you buying it with money or like in game? Oh, Phaedrus, that sounds nice, and an MSR could actually make a ton of money with it. So Gravedigger, the admin on Area 18 is in the IO North Tower. You stick around for like 12-15 minutes, I'll show you. One for Orzen is at the Providence platform. Pretty much straight, slightly to the left, once you get off the Sky Train. Yeah, movies. Tell you what, movies, let me do one more run, because, you know, I can use that mill to double a mill. And, one, I can give, Gutierrez his 500k back, plus some extra. And I can get you a mill. Felipe, it's AV equipment and construction materials. They both double their money. Construction costs like 124, 127. AV is 250. So if you're just, you know, if you don't have the millions upon millions to fill up with AV, buy the construction. Alravix, yeah, I gotcha. Oh no, Felipe. 1 million was 45 SCU. I didn't have enough money on me. Oh yeah, AJ, we're still going. We made a ton of actually, AJ, you know you can make 500k a run in your Nomad, running AV stuff from Area 18 to Orzen. Yeah, Felipe, you're probably gonna be able to make like 17 million a run or so in a C2. Actually, give me a second. Let me hit the pipe and I'll do the calculations. Now, AJ, do you have any bigger ships on you? Because, like, I know you've got your Nomad. I don't know if you bought anything else in-game recently. Yeah, Felipe, it's only between Invictus, so... if you got the time to play during Invictus, I would do that. Oh. Oh, yeah, AJ, if you got a max on you, you're good. You're good. Yeah, give me a second. I'll plug it in and see what the profit margins are gonna be like. Well, Robin, we probably won't get a wipe till 318, and 318 is gonna be cooking for a very long time. All right. Let me do some calculations. Yeah, really. And yeah, Kit, that is true. You can also lose 17 million. So let's say for a C2, you know, we do our okay. So the buy-in is 17 million, your profit is 17 million. Well, 17,500,000. So that's a lot of money. Again, you can also lose 17 million, but that's again a ton of money. Yeah, Robin, the construction material was 250, so it's actually the same thing. You're doubling your money with construction material. Oh, Apollo, I'm sorry. Because, yeah, if we ran that, let's see. Yeah, so 8 million to fill up, 8.7 million, and your profit would be 8.7 million. With the construction material. Angel, that's it. If you have 2 million, you'll make 2 million profit. You'll walk away with 4 total. So, you know, you'll get your buy-in back plus 2 million profit. Literally doubling your money. AJ, it's Area 18 admin to Orison admin. I'm gonna do it again, you know, to show. Let's see what the freelancer max. Give me a second. Let me plug the numbers in. 3 million buy-in, 3 million profit. Yeah, Johnny, see, that's what I like. I'm glad this is in. I really enjoy them having long-haul space trucking. Angel, either AV equipment, if you've got the big money, or construction materials if you don't have the big money. Because, like, right now I've got 5 million on me. Let's see. Trying to see be the best way to do this. Let's see. Profit. If I could double my money no matter which way I go. It might be worth doing a hold full of the construction material. That's it, Randir. Kronos, not really. I mean, you're having to go between ArcCorp and Crusader anyway. Mudkip, I hope. I hope. Guitars, I'd say the C2. The C2 is ridiculously fast. It has enough fuel to support a TS2. Thing handles like a Gladius, and you can just slam it anywhere. Oh, Nux, you can still double that. That's what I did I invested 1.1 million. I walked away with 2.2, and that was only 45 SCU. Johnny, I would love to be interdicted. Negotiate that. Well, you see movies, Lorville takes the AV stuff, but they don't pay nearly as much. They pay like a $3 profit. They don't pay what Orison pays. I think they actually took the criticisms to heart about there not being a reason to go down to Orison.
Quantum travel engaged.
I mean, Cyril, that's a fair cop. I mean, everyone has, you know, different feelings about it, but that's the thing. It's all personal feelings. Personally, I like pirates. Adds a nice little spice, you know? Oh, Phaedrus, I'm sorry. You gotta get the train in, then come back. Ah, NPC pirate. Okay, yeah, that's just when you know, slam the gas and leave. Nux.
Complete.
Honestly, I don't think it matters since the margins are gonna be the same on both. So, as long as you're not filling up your entire cargo. What are you flying at? Yeah, Apollo, I'm not taking anything back because all they have is scrap. And I could sell it at Arc L1, but I don't see the point of making that extra stop. That is true in Revenant. And the thing is, that's not even listed on the, like, it's not even listed. Like, most of the sites don't actually have it because it's not listed in the data mining. Oh, yeah, Nux, you got plenty of space, man. You'll be a 10 millionaire in about 2 hours. Decada? I don't know. Oh, Decada, get off that screen. Go to another one. If you use the ASOP terminal and it doesn't, like, glue your vision to it, the terminal's gonna be borked and it won't show things correctly. That's it, Gravedigger. And in Revenant, they've got a few things that are going off the back end now, like Diet Coke Quantum. And since they're going off server back end, it's not listed in the data mine stuff. Well, that's the thing, Parker. I don't even think it's in commodity price alerts. Let me check when I get on the train. Are they gonna give me a... There we go. Haha, thank you, Crumpet. Oh, I bet they've got their work cut out for them now.
Landing gear down.
Yeah, in Revenant, they've had a limited version for it last year, actually, too. I say that. It's probably going off the exact same rules, but it's back end instead of front end, so it's something that's affected, or can be affected manually by CIG instead of the system that we have. It's not actual quantum as in, like, NPCs are doing it, but it's quantum enough as in it's on the back end and can be manipulated by them. Angel, honestly, as much as you're comfortable with. Like, a million only bought 45 SCU. It's a very high-end commodity. Let me out. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Alright, Hangar 8. And just to be safe, we'll store the ship.
Threats every
Welcome
time.
to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Oh, thank you, Nux. Hopefully this holds up with, you know, multiple people doing it, too.
Please visit
I'm pretty sure it'll be set to where the demand will be enough, but, you know, with the money making that it currently is. Ooh, buddy. Johnny, the C2's just so fast, you know? For dealing with ores. Yeah, Polo, that's me. Alright, let me check the journal. I want to see... Alright. Port Tresler. We're looking for Orison. One sec, Stanhope. Okay. So that's the thing. Look at this. Orison isn't listed in the price alerts for what they're buying these for. So that is an unlisted sell. Carl, we're trading audio-visual equipment. We're literally doubling our money. Yeah, sure thing, Guitars. Just remember, Apollo, it's not TDD to TDD, it's admin to admin. So buy it from Area 18 admin, and then take it to Providence. Oh, Mishka, I don't know. The Ion, I'm not a big fan of anymore. Beggar, you wanna go to the admin terminal, not the TDD. The one in the Io North Tower. Yeah, and Revenant, it's just hydrogen fuel that they renamed to something silly. But yeah, it's admin or Io North Tower terminal to Providence terminal. Not the TDDs, not where you usually sell stuff. Yeah, see, like, even with the mole being having issues right now, and again, not this place, this place, but the mole makes money. The mole makes a ton of money. It's a fun ship, and it's a good way to get multi-crew going. So yeah. Right here, we're gonna go to our C2, and we're gonna buy this. See, it's $248.75. And we're gonna spend all our money. Notice that with 5.4 million, we're only filling up 218 SCU. Well, I love the Caterpillar. Caterpillar's an excellent ship. The C2 right now is just way overtuned, and the Caterpillar really needs a bit of an update. It's had the same ship model since 2.6.3. Yeah, Parker. No! Yeah, Beggar. Now, I am immediately leaving for Orison, though. I won't be able to hang around because I'm kind of going over time anyway. I just wanted to get that one last run in. But, yeah, I'll get you an invite. Are you in here? There you go. And Nux, that's fair. Like, the modules are nice.
Waiting passengers should be mindful.
Yeah, Death, have a good one, man.
Strong winds can arise suddenly.
Death, I'm still waiting for that command for Starjoy, too. I'm basically gonna sell this and log, because it is already 5:40. I'm really only going this extra after 5. Since I was super late to the stream.
Tram now leaving the station.
But yeah, like once you get the money, you could easily be making 17 million a run. You got friends, you buy yourself another C2, you start making, you know, what is it? What's 17 plus 17? What is that, 34? 34 million a run? Yeah, I'm sorry, movies. Looks like it's going to Orison. Vegas, is that you? Is that you on the train? You gonna do the same thing? Is that the, oh, I was wondering if that was the, what do you call that? The coat we got for CitizenCon, where they just put the sticker on the back. Mishka, it's literally whatever you put into it. So if you put in 1 million, you get 1 million profit. You put in 5 million, you get 5 million profit. Up to 17 million profit with a C2. Yeah, sorry, movies. That one they actually have listed in the journal. Yeah, next it's one way. Because the only thing they've got at Orison is scrap. And scrap has a good profit margin, but it's not the profit margin we're running into right now. AV you buy for 248, sell for 500 at Orison. Yeah, that's the same price that ArcCorp has it for in Revenant, 248.75. Fed, is that you? Hey, you're welcome to ride along again, although I would not use the elevator while in Quantum.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
What am I flying? The C2.
Your personal belongings are your personal responsibility.
Stand by.
Orison, it's at the Providence platform. You give me, like, 15 minutes, I'll show you.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the
Alright, Hangar 7. Once I sell this, I'm out of here. Whoa. What? I was over there. Okay. 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 Not gonna question it. I should not have survived that. But I'm not going to question it. I'm just gonna let this elevator come to a stop too. There we go.
You are clear to launch.
Yeah, no worries, Fen. Alright, we're gonna go, go, go. Yeah. Well, like, I was actually waiting outside the elevator at the opposite side, and it somehow, you know, decided to hoof me to the other side.
Engines on.
Yeah, Apollo, I've been doing that. I forget sometimes, especially like when I'm streaming, because it's very hard for me to split attention on various things. I'm pretty much running like 4 gigs of single channel RAM in my brain.
Thank you. Please visit again.
That's right, in Revenant.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Landing gear up.
I say that, I feel like my brain is basically a VHS tape. I have to sit there and rewind for a bit to try to remember stuff.
Quantum travel engaged.
Oh, Mike, that's awful. Ugh, I am so sorry. Crumpet, I'm sorry. I didn't know how far behind me you were, and I didn't want to have to fly all the way back. I'm sorry. Have they added the Crusader Hercules paints in game yet? Like, can I buy them in game yet? Oh, Charlie, right now's a good time to do it. Now's a real good time to do it. How are you making your money? Like, I mean, I say that. Trade's gonna be good until, what, the 30th? Gutierrez, I made, how much did I put in? I put in like 2 million and some change, came back with like 5 million. So I should be sitting at about 10 million on this run. Well, Charlie, right now, there is a special Invictus run that doubles your money. Basically, you put a million in, you get a million profit. And, you know, C2 would let you make that back super quick. But you'd also need the money to fill it. Do you have any ships that have a cargo grid? Because, like, a Cutlass would make 1 million and some change a run. Basically, it's a double your money scam, but it's not even a scam. It is audio-visual equipment from Area 18, admin, not TDD, the admin, to Horizon admin at Providence. Yeah, I get tears. I got you. Don't worry, I got you. I have not forgot. As long as, you know, MO Trader actually works, because half the time it goes poof. But, I mean, in Revit, I'm sure there's a few people that knew the day it dropped. I just hate going to Horizon, but it's an unlisted thing. It's not in the journal. So really, it'll probably start spreading hardcore, but also, last Invictus, we were actually trading with the self-eating commodity issue. That's not happening anymore. So I think trade, even with people doing this run, is still going to be a lot easier. Movies, no worries, man. No worries. It is okay. Oh, Kronos, they're the ones who put it in. That's the thing. They put it in and made it unlisted. They actually left some things for people to discover. Oh yeah, Charlie, you got a max. You could literally take the money you have, put it in that, and you'll double your money. God, that feels so scuzzy to say. Oh, that feels scuzzy to say. Yeah, and Revenant, there was an issue last year for several patches. Actually, it's probably been in since 3.6, where when a server 30k'd and came back online, it wiped about 60% of commodities from every single location, and that would do that with every single server crash. They fixed it, I want to say 2 patches ago? Maybe 3? Charlie, if you 30k, you can actually recover the ship. In fact, I would just fly to Orzon and then call it there. Basically, if you 30k in a ship, you can call it out at any ASOP terminal. However, if you crash to desktop, then you lose it all. So if you have a friend, it might be worth, you know, running with them. Yeah, and Revenant, I'm actually the one who discovered it, and I felt really damn proud. Like, not to brag, but I did a hellacious amount of studying between PTU and PU. And just doing a lot of comparisons, and I actually discovered that. I was like, hey, CIG, this is happening. Did you know that your economy is consuming itself every time there's a 30k? Because the thing is, when a server comes online, its outposts don't actually spawn with full stock. It only spawns with about 12 to 30% stock, except for certain commodities at certain outposts. And then once it's been in a server for long enough, and then the economy tick polls and goes, oh, this server's missing 60% of its stuff? It looks like somebody bought all that. So we'll just remove that from the refresh tick and say that, you know, that happened on all the servers. When you have multiple servers 30k'ing and that's constantly happening, that just wipes stuff out. That's why there was, you know, no stock and super high demand and or super low demand and no supply, because it was just an Ouroboros economy. And I was able to prove that by studying different things and tracking stuff along PTU. And they finally fixed it. Yeah, Apollo, like my C2 has just been crazy good for that. Yeah, Kronos, yeah. Well, you know, this one you gotta work for. No movies, not at all. Although, as wonky as it can be, sometimes it doesn't even go through. But like I said, man, I wouldn't even worry about it. In Revenant, because I only apply myself to things that don't matter. Like, you know how in Invincible, when the lazy guy spent a very long time emptying all the milk cartons to fill them up with beer so they could sneak alcohol into, you know, their headquarters. That's it. I don't apply myself to anything productive. I apply my focus to things that don't actually matter. And Gruff, good to see you, man. We are making money. We are doubling our money with each trade run. Gutierrez, maybe. Maybe. That's a slim maybe right now, too. Because this is only gonna work for a few days. Yeah, Pyrite, it was quietly acknowledged, but honestly... oh, Squirrel, is that a party invite or friend ad? Because I'm actually in a party right now. Oh, I'm sorry, Squirrel. Yeah, I'm in a party with Revixie at the moment. And once I sell this, I'm out. So I'm already going late. But yeah, Pirate, they just change it, and honestly, I'm fine with that, because that's what I wanted. I don't want, like, you know, oh, Jack, you know so much about a video game. I just want to be able to buy stuff and sell it elsewhere. Well, Gruff, I'm gonna be giving out a bunch anyway. I owe Gutierrez some. I told Movies I'd give him a mil to get started. I owe Finn, I owe Revixie some for riding along. And I'm also gonna need some on me as a nest egg, too. Because it's pretty much exponential up to 17 million. And, yeah. Anthony, not yet. If you're referring to the little mission things they have where you can fight them.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
But yeah, Gruff. Oh, we'll be back on this again. Not tomorrow, because again, I've got D&D tomorrow, so I will not be here tomorrow. But Thursday, we'll have tons of money for trivia. Ooh, I can hear the thunder outside. Or that could be a truck. Yeah, Alex, I can organize something with that. And sketch, good. Good. We have an unlisted route that doubles your money. I started today with 1 million. Well, 1 million and some change. And, well, right now I've got $166, but that's before I sell. I'd get tiers, I can't. Like, I would, you know, think about streaming a D&D game, but, you know, this is for my own recreation and relaxation. Did it, Pyrite? Okay. Oh, great, great. Oh, sketch, no, dump fireworks. It's all about audio-visual equipment and construction materials. Double your money at Orison. You buy for $250, you can sell for $500. Oh no, Rivexy, I'm sorry. Thought I was going to do that lag thing where you made it in. I just walk up that. I can't. Parkour. That's it, Parker. Up to 17 million. Basically, you can buy your own fleet with every run once you get to the max. Now, if you lose it all, oof. Oh. Oh yeah, and Revenant. I was stealing Ninetales from the 890 mission with it and depositing them in other places. Lonix both. You can invest and make 17 mil a run. Basically, it's like 50% profit margin. You invest 17 mil, you get back 17 mil in profit. Like, literally, whatever you put into it, you're going to double. Up to 17 million. Yeah, Charlie. Area 18 admin in the IO North Tower to Orison admin at Providence. Yes, guitars. I've been wearing this while trading today, since it's, you know, planet to planet. So yeah, we're gonna go to Providence, which is this one right here. Yeah, Lonix. Like, I've only done 3 of these runs, and I was poor. So in Revenant, there's a few of them in the main lobby area that would run out the side doors, and they just float around in space, and then you just scoop them up. I think they actually made them not spawn, so you couldn't kidnap them anymore. Because you could just, you know, deposit them in places and they just shoot at people. But that was Milo and Otis.
Passengers, the shuttle is preparing to depart.
There was actually a time we stole 7 of them with a Starfarer.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
And, you know, they would talk and take cover inside a ship and run around. We tried to teach them to use stairs and stuff, but there's only so far that their nav mesh will take them. They won't interact with doors, but if the door auto opens, they'll go through it. And they will shoot. They will shoot. They definitely shoot. I died to quite a few of them. We dropped them off at outposts, various stations. Now, they can't fire while inside Armistice, and if you do anything that they perceive as harm, they will actually surrender. Like, they'll put their hands up and stop shooting, which is really neat.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to...
Alright, like I said, we're gonna sell this and log for the day.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Oh, and Revenant, that's weird. Can you knock them out and loot them?
Platform elevation correction.
Yeah, so anyway, you go to Providence, you go up here to Orzen Municipal Services. In this little scuzzy area. You look for these terminals, and then you double your money. I put in 5 million. I'm gonna get back 10 and some change. And look, that's only 217, well, 218 SCU. So you can make a ton of money. You see that? I started the stream with 1 million. I'm at 10. So we're gonna wrap it up, but to do that, you know, we're gonna pay some people back. Let's see. Let me get Gutierrez paid here. He had an investment amount. He actually loaned me 500,000. So you're gonna get 1 million plus your investment back.
The next shuttle is approaching.
For Vixie, I'm gonna give you 1 million. Movies, what's your in-game name again? MI6 Memorex.
Passengers, the shuttle is preparing to depart.
Serial, it's the red tower that has, center mass. It's pretty much right next to the TDD. Gotcha. MI6 Memorex. There we go. Alright. Yeah, Felipe, I can give you 200k to get started. Like, I'm gonna sit on about 5 million at least to, you know, do this again later. But Felipe, what's your in-game name? Yeah, Parker, have a good one. Lieutenant Dorian, alright, I'll send you 200k. Yo, Wes, I got you. Oh, I don't think... Oh, wow, that button actually does work. Alright, Wes, this should help you. At the very least, you can trade with it and make some money. Yeah, Felipe, no worries, man. Take your time. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up there. And, we'll make some more money later and come back to this on Thursday. So... I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. If you're doing this run, once again, it is Area 18 admin to Orzen admin, not the TDD. Remember that, it is not the TDD.
Secure any belongings and keep a safe distance from the...
And Robert, that's not a bad idea. I'm just going to take off my fancy clothes that I've been trading in. Oh my. Haha, boobies. I'm not too worried about it. My boots.
Stand by for platform elevation.
Alright. Nope, can't jump that one. But I can jump that one. So guys, once again, I appreciate you. Please drink plenty of water. I will see you guys once again on Thursday. Not tomorrow, because I have D&D tomorrow. And, please enjoy yourselves. Makes a ton of money. And let me know how it goes for you guys. So, have a good night. And until next time, keep on trucking. Have a good night, guys.